Harvey Weinstein is sentenced to 23 years in prison. Bob Iger says Disney is sobered by the global coronavirus impact. And the Bachelor finale delivered a twist no one saw coming. Here are today's top stories. First, it's official. Harvey Weinstein has finally been given his guilty sentence. THR's Neha Joy has more.
The disgraced movie mogul was sentenced to 23 years in a New York State prison. Specifically for his conviction on the first-degree count of criminal sexual act, Weinstein was given 20 years in prison plus 5 years of supervised release. On the other convicted charge, third-degree rape, he was given 3 years in prison. Weinstein was convicted on February 24th based on the emotional testimony of 2 primary victims. Judge Burke also informed Weinstein that he will be formally registered as a sex offender. Meanwhile, the Silence Breakers, a group of 24 Weinstein accusers that includes Ashley Judd, Lauren Sivan, Rosanna Arquette, and Rose McGowan, said in their statement, Harvey Weinstein's legacy will always be that he's a convicted rapist. He is going to jail, but no amount of jail time will repair the lives he ruined, the careers he destroyed, or the damage he has caused.
Next, Bob Iger says Disney is, quote, sobered by the global coronavirus impact. On Wednesday, the Walt Disney Company executive chairman sought to reassure investors about the impact of the spreading coronavirus outbreak on the company and its worldwide operations. This comes as Disney's North American theme parks remain open, even as Disney parks in other parts of the world have closed. Iger said as he started an annual shareholders meeting in Raleigh, North Carolina that was webcast, "We're all sobered by the concern we all feel for everyone affected by this global crisis." He added, "Disney has been through a lot, including wars and economic downturns and disasters. We are incredibly resilient. Our future has always been bright and it remains so for good reason." As of Wednesday, both Disneyland and Walt Disney World were fully operating during normal business hours. It's unclear if coronavirus concerns have affected attendance. Disney also announced Wednesday that the highly anticipated Avengers Campus will open July 18th in the Disney California Adventure Park. And last night's dramatic Bachelor finale can be described with one word: Barb. To sum it up, Madison eliminated herself, so Peter proposed to the only girl left, Hannah Ann. No surprise, things didn't work out. Peter broke off his engagement with Hannah Ann. Then Chris Harrison flew to Alabama to talk to Madison and tried to save the season. Maddie and Peter met up, things went well, so they reunited live on stage to see if they wanted to give their love one last shot. But there was one person standing in their way: Barbara Weber. Neha has more.
From applauding and cheering on Hannah Ann even after their breakup to rolling her eyes and shaking her head in disapproval of fan favorite Madison, Barb was shockingly very vocal on Tuesday night. Things took an uncomfortable shift when Harrison turned things over to Barbara to weigh in on the new relationship. The Bachelor's mother held nothing back, claiming that Madison was not madly in love with her son, would not accept a proposal, and added that she was 3 hours late to their meeting, which Mama Weber did not appreciate.
So how do you expect a mother who loves her son with all of her heart to take that?
Madison, who politely smiled throughout the segment, turned to Peter to jump in, who defended his family's passion but asked that they respect his decision. Still, Barb did not back down, which then turned into a rather uncomfortable back and forth, with Madison reiterating that this was her journey too, saying, "This isn't just Peter choosing me, this is me choosing Peter." Woo! Chris Harrison was not kidding when he said to buckle up this season. And it was all downhill from there when Barb dropped a truth bomb about their relationship.
Chris, he's going to have to fail to succeed.
I could talk about Barb all day. All right, for much more on all these stories and the latest Hollywood news, head to THR.com and be sure to subscribe to our THR News YouTube channel. Until next time, for the Hollywood Reporter News, I'm Tiffany Taylor.